throw from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The former number 6 overall pick in 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 91 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on him.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Throwing Jones. It's caught. Smith.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it? It
really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 20 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
And that will be incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Looking for Shepard deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now Jones on third down. This is Smith with a grab. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And now hang on here, because down on the field and appearing to be grimacing in some pain is the tight end, Zach Ertz. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And here's Freiermuth again. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, it's Harris, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. On 1st down, Allen targets the sideline. He'll complete this pass to Johnson. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still 3,000 yards, a good season.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of 2 there, second down. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Zach Gentry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8 coming up. A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he'll be brought down and looks like right at the 15. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Open man here is Gentry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And meanwhile, Allen's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He finds his man Johnson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. It's brought in by Harris. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And Boswell's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
From what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Again, it's Harris on second down, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Completion here to Claypool. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They run for it with Harris. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down now, it's Harris. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Oh, boy, hang tight here. Down on the field, Juju Smith-Schuster. And everybody on that sideline holding their breath. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Allen. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Leonard Williams racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
Boswell's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw caught by Tony.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Jones' throw taken in by Slayton.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On second down, Barkley.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On second down now, Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He'll get it up the middle, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to a field goal. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Allen now on 1st down.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Allen.
A short one there to Fryermuth.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. On the give, this is Harris.
64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Allen.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To the air, Allen. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They hand this off to Harris. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run again with Harris. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Boswell's kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed, but as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Oh, you're so right about that, but even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's got Smith here. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 20.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. first down. Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Allen got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to throw. Allen. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Allen.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Allen to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Boswell's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So Larry and CD going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
There's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now Jones and the Giants down by 9. 1:40 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Jones. Smith catches left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw is Jones. That's going to be caught by Tony. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Here's Jones.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Jones.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now Jones.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they were spurred on by a strong